What's going on, guys? Crafty here, and I'm back with another Destiny raid guide to help you guys conquer the King's Fall raid that was introduced with the Taken King expansion. The first step of the raid requires you to open a portal. There are 2 orbs which spawn in and need to be placed in the first statue within the Court of Oryx at the same time. If you manage to synchronize it correctly, 2 more will spawn further away from the statues, one on the left and one on the right. Now this is where communication is key. The best way to do this section is to split the team into 3 teams of 2. 2 people go left, 2 stay in the Court of Oryx, and 2 go to the right. The 2 teams sent to retrieve the orbs will have to decide amongst themselves who transports the orb and who deals with the ads. The player in each sub-team responsible for dealing with the ads has to break the barriers on the way back. Now I found shotguns work best for this job. The 2 players who remain in the Court of Oryx should deal with the ads that spawn in front of the statues and assist in breaking the barrier immediately leading to the Court of Oryx area. Then you just rinse and repeat following the same strategy. For each statue you will have less and less time to bring back the orbs, so both orb teams need to coordinate and pick up the orbs at exactly the same time. The orbs do make an increasingly loud humming noise as they get closer to disappearing, so listen out for that. If you fail to activate a statue in time, you will have to repeat the last wave again. Now there are a total of 6 statues that need to be activated. Once you've opened the portal, you can jump through and open the first chest of the raid, which will reward you with mouldering shards.
Smash it. Yeah. There's a chest. Yeah, I know.
Mama died. I'm getting done. Mouldering shards. Mouldering shards. Oh, just a boat part. Just a boat part.
In this section, you need to make your way across by jumping from ship to ship in a specific pattern. Just follow the route I take care to make it to the other side.
Leave. Who's gonna die first?
Most likely anyway. I agree.
Oh, you're a hunter. Oh no. Oh, I died. Oh shit. Hunters are the best.
Right, I forgot which one comes next. Oh no, it isn't. I just jump across. I'm the first one to reach the middle, yeah? Sweet.
Why can't I see jump on this one that's
Hey, he's not watching me. Or someone is. Alright. Yeah, I know this one. It's jumping onto this one at the. This is the hard one.
Don't wait for it. Don't wait for it to get closer. Just as soon as you see it, like count to 1 or 2 and then go for it. Even though it's not that close. Go now. Go now. Yes, you made it.
Yeah, then it's the next one that's the hardest. The one that I have to jump up on. Hold up.
Do the same thing in it. Do one. Oh, this one's easy.
Yeah, this one's fine. It's the next one. Where?
Go back to the next one. Don't go that close.
Where is it coming? In front of this one, yeah? Alright, made it. Where's the next one? In front, yeah?
Right in front of the red star. Just the last one. Get on the plate. Why don't you do that now? I don't understand. There's 2 of you.
Once you make it to this side, there are 2 plates that need to be activated in order to shut down the force field, blocking anyone from going through to the next area. 2 players have to stay behind on the plates while the remaining members of the team jump on top of the hive ship. Once they've made it through, they need to activate the corresponding 2 plates on their side to allow the 2 players that stayed behind to come through as well.
I'm thinking all this time you were on the other side.
Alright, thank you. Now we're on the other side now. Holding shot.
That's what.
What? There's a hole through there. For
Yeah.
what? A chest?
There's a door. No, there's a door through there. The door. It
For a
opens
chest?
up to. Yeah, for a chest.
Different then.
So you basically have to land on that arm. Are we getting it or what?
If you want to get it, then you get it. You can if you want.
I don't know how to.
All I know is you land on that arm and then you get up there somehow.
Now, just before you go through the large entrance, if you do jump onto the edge of the wall and make your way up the side of it, there is a second chest which will grant you more mouldering shards. You won't be able to get through without the plates being activated.
Playing with Frank.
Sorry.
I'm on the edge. What? Do I just go up it? Yeah.
Go up.
Yeah, go up. There will be like an opening on top of you, not at the very end.
Oh,
Before that.
fuck, I'm early.
Don't worry, you're still spawned there.
Oh yeah, I found the
You see it,
opening. Yeah, I got the opening. Oh, so I'm on your side, yeah? Fragment. Hold on. It's before you go up the lift. It's here, Jags.
Before entering the lift, there is a calcified fragment located here.
Where I'm shooting.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that paradox mission, by the way, yesterday.
Did you? Yeah, I was about to ask you. Did you get anything? Cause it didn't look like you did.
No, I got the ghost.
Oh,
And
cool.
when I joined you, with my hunter, I got the ghost again.
Oh, cool.
What's so interesting about the paradox?
It's exotic scout or something, or pulse. I don't know.
I never got an exotic scout.
Did you collect the ghosts?
Alright, the next section of the raid is the WARPRIEST'S trial. Just as you enter this area, there is another calcified fragment just behind this pillar to the right.
There's another one here.
It depends what your friend is going to do.
Jags, did you get this one?
You get what? Yeah, I already got that.
Alright.
Oh shit, not with this character. Alright. Andy's left.
Now for this encounter, there are 2 totems, one on the right and one on the left, that need to be kept activated at all times or the raid wipes. Split into 2 groups of 3, one group goes left, the other goes right. At the start of the trial, one player from each group can stay behind in the middle to initially clear ads, but they will need to join their team eventually.
Let's go left. Go.
Alright, who am I stopping with? Andy or Tripped?
I'll be getting it first. I'll call it out.
So one person on each side picks up an orb at the start of the encounter, which grants a buff called Brand of the Unraveler. After 30 seconds, this grants 10 stacks of Deathsinger's power. The player who gets the Deathsinger's power needs to make their way to the middle plate and power the glyph until their stacks run out, at which point they make their way back to the totem. Be sure to keep an eye out for the wizards that spawn in once you're in the middle. Meanwhile, another player out of the 2 remaining on the totem will have gained the Deathsinger's power and should be making their way to the middle plate, so there's always an overlap with 2 players always on the totems. One thing to look out for are the Boomer Knights that spawn up across from the totems every time a player returns to the totem after having powered the glyph. Take them out as quickly as possible to avoid taking heavy damage.
Okay, got Deathsinger's power.
You know they hear off the sniper rifle. Sounds so weird. I like it. The shots.
After a few rounds of powering the glyph, the door should open with a notification that the War Priest deems you worthy. A quick check to know how close you are to opening the door is to keep an eye on the green coloured lettering on the side of the door. These light up, leading to the top of the door as you power the glyph. The rewards for this section are Moldering Shards, Midas Reckoning, or the Kingslayer Shell.